materials that we require for growing a money plant, you know already. We need a pot, a triangular type pot. I said this is a pot. Okay, have any size. The more longer you want the Christmas tree shape, the longer the stick will be. Okay, so this is the first thing that you have to do is insert this bamboo first in the center. Okay, the center you have to just dig it and press it and make it firm. Okay, so now it is staying at very firm. Okay, secondly, now you have to take the money plant. Okay, now this I wanted to make it ready made. That's why I brought many stems, and I'm going to I'm not going to cut it, but when you will do, you will have to cut it and you will have to sew it around this bamboo. Okay, around it so that it becomes nice thick. When it grows, it becomes a thick at the base. You need a base to be very thick. So, if needed, you can even cut and you can cut it. When you're cutting it, cut it slanting. Okay, like this. Don't cut it straight, cut it slanting. And see that when you're cutting, don't cut at its nod here, where the shoots are coming. Don't cut there because there is a place where the new roots come out. So don't cut there. And you have to make holes with any sharp objects around this bamboo. Okay, keep on making small holes like this where you can sew it. Your mud should be loose. Take a sharp pointed thing to make a hole so that you can insert the stem inside. The more stems you keep at the bottom, that thick you will get at the bottom. Okay, so you can have your money plant growing very thickly at the bottom. When this type comes, when the leaves are here, you can chop those leaves. Okay, because it will be an obstacle for you to insert the stem. So you will cut only the leaves, let the stem be there because from there the roots will come. Okay, so now keep on adding more stems around this. Okay, you have to see, don't keep it upside down. If I will sew it like this, it will not grow well. It will grow because it has roots. So see that you sew it correctly. So more stems to go. And don't forget to keep in the sunlight. Okay, this has to be in the sunlight. If it's not in the sunlight, it will not grow properly. It will be very weak. Okay, if it's having sunlight, more of sunlight, it will start growing very nicely as well as it will look very fresh also. After this, you have to add some more soil into it. Okay. Now I have already planted it. Now we have to tie this up on this stem. Okay. You have to bind up and then you have to tie it. Otherwise, it will not remain because it is a flying bird. Okay, it's a climber. Money plant is a climber. So it needs a support. You have to wind it around it like this and tie it. Okay, so for tying, I have got something here. It has got a shiny thread here. Don't tie it very hard, but it be very light. Okay, don't make it too tight. Now, one time you wind it up this side, okay? The next time you're going to wind it up the other way. Okay, first you wind it this way from here to here like this. Now I'm going to give the reverse portion. Okay, reverse I'm going to tie. So you want every side the plant to grow. That is why I'm taking the reverse. Tie it with a soft wool or anything. See that you don't use a plastic thread for this. Now this portion is left. So I will make two parts of this. One I'll bind it from here and one I'll bind it from here. Okay. Now this has to grow. Okay, you have to give time to grow. Like how we have water, the plant also require water. And when you're watering it also, children, see that you water it in such a way that even all the leaves also should get some water. It will look very fresh. For that you need a sprinkler. You know the sprinkler? I did not bring a sprinkler. So now this is done with today's work here. Now after few days you will see that this will start growing. All the stems will start growing, and it will start falling down from up. Now suppose you know you wanted to grow more. So keep winding it up, okay? And let it fall down. So all the stems that is growing will start falling from all the sides because we have winded up on both the sides. So it's going to fall. Okay, and then it will look like a Christmas tree, just like how I have done it in my house. Got it? That's done. Now we are going to pour water for it. So to give some water. Always check whether your pot is having a hole at the bottom. Any plant that you sow should have a hole at the bottom. Now it's done.